Alex here, and today's video is going to be 4 unexpected feelings that you have when you're expecting your second child. For those of you that already know, I feel like I go on about it all the time because I'm very excited. We are expecting our second baby in June, other than this one. And say hi. Hi. And you know, I just wanted to go through some of the common feelings that, you know, other than being excited, you might feel some other things as well that you weren't quite aware that you were going to feel. So I'm going to go through that today, and I hope you find it useful. If you're also first thing, well, obviously when we found out we were really excited, we actually tried for the second baby. We knew that we wanted another one. So I was really shocked that I felt really guilty when I found out that I was pregnant. As I said, we had tried for a little while for this one, and we knew that we wanted more children, definitely 2 at least. So the first day I took the pregnancy test, and it was so exciting, I couldn't wait to tell Ben. I was going to try and keep it a secret from him, but I just couldn't. So I told him, and we were both really excited, and then the next day I was just so teary. It might have been hormones, thinking about it. It was quite a shock for me feeling that way. I wasn't expecting to feel that, but I felt so guilty that I was going to be taking something away from my other child. I felt like, oh my goodness, she has no idea that this massive change is about to come into her life, and that really upset me because I thought she's just going about her little day-to-day thing, you know, not knowing that there's this big change, and what if she can't sleep because the baby's awake, and what if I can't, you know, like my attention will be split from, at the moment, all my attention is completely 100% focused on her, and that's, I mean, I just felt guilty that I was going to be taking something away from her. So yeah, I was really shocked when I felt that guilty that I cried over it. That definitely wasn't expected. I felt, well, the second thing I asked myself was, am I going to bond with this next child? Because with the first one, it might be different for everyone, but for me, as soon as I found out I was pregnant with Isabella, I was like, oh my goodness, I can't wait to meet her. I already love her so much. Not that I don't love this child, of course I do, but because my love for her is so strong, and it's an overwhelming feeling when you have children, obviously, that you just love them so much and you do anything to protect them. I thought, will I be able to love the second one as much as I love the first one? And what happens if I can't bond with it? Like, I mean, you have all these worries. I've heard that they're completely normal. Everyone that I've spoken to about it all says, oh yeah, I felt the exact same way, but it passes after birth. And of course you do, your love just grows. Instead, you're not splitting your love, it's actually growing, it's doubling, if anything. So it's not anything to worry about, that everyone tells me. So I'm sure, hopefully after birth, I won't worry about that too much. As I'm feeling the baby move and the bump grow, do you mean I am starting to get excited? I wasn't excited anyway, but I'm very excited about meeting. We know it's a her. So yeah, that'll be exciting. But that was one of my main concerns. What's that? Going off of that was, obviously I'm going to love and bond with this child, but how am I going to cope? How am I going to cope? I mean, I know there's a lot of single parents out there that may have more than 2 children, and they obviously do the best that they can, and I'm lucky that I'm still with my partner, so, you know, he does help me out as well, but he does work full-time, and I work part-time, but my worries was going to be, what, silly things like, who do I take downstairs first in the morning? What if I can't hold the young one, and hold my daughter's hand as we're going down the stairs? And do you mean, what if I trip on her? What if I fall on her? What if I'm going around Tesco's and suddenly I lose track of my daughter? Or what if I leave the baby in the car? Just silly things that I know probably won't happen. I probably really am overreacting or overthinking things, but they're just things that popped into my head, and I'm sure I'm not the only one. So, you know, I thought I'd bring up that it's a perfectly normal feeling to be feeling. Hopefully, of course, I don't leave the baby in the car or lose my other child in the supermarket. But yeah, that's another one of my thoughts that I had. And number 4 was probably the biggest thing that I am still thinking about all the time, is anxiety towards the birth. Obviously it's different for everyone, everyone has different birthing experiences. My first birth, I was really lucky, was quite straightforward. And like, there was no complications, it went by pretty smoothly. My waters broke at 7:30, and by 4:30 in the morning she was out. So it was only, I think it was like 9 hours? So it wasn't too bad. There was no problems, nothing wrong with it whatsoever. But of course it hurts. It's not, unless you're one of those people who just love pushing out children. For me, it was really, really painful from personal experience, and that is the thing I'm most concerned about. Of course, there's other worries like, what if I go into labour and I can't get hold of Ben, or what if I go into labour and, you know, for some reason I can't get hold of anyone to take Isabella and I need to get myself to hospital. There's all those other worries as well, but my main worry itself was actually going through the motions again. With Isabella, I was watching One Born Every Minute all the time, and I was kind of looking forward to the birth in a way, because I guess I had nothing to compare it to. I kept saying to everyone, is it an inside joke? Like, can it hurt as much as they say it hurts? And everyone who hasn't had a baby says this. You know, I thought it was like an inside joke, like, yeah, because you're going to be a mum now, you can be on in the joke. It doesn't actually hurt. We just tell everyone that. But of course, that's not it at all. It does really hurt. So if you were like me and thought it was all a joke, it does actually hurt. But yeah, so with this one, and part of me is in denial and thinks they won't let me go through it again. But again, that's probably just me being crazy. So yeah, like, that's my concern. I'm more anxious this time because I know what it was like last time, about preparing for the birth and psyching myself up for it, whereas with the first one, just naive about what was going to happen, I suppose. But yeah, so they're my four main things. The first one, as I said, just feeling guilty about taking something away from my first child. Not all my attention will be there. Second, will I bond with this second child? I mean, of course, hopefully you do. All the feelings that I've mentioned today are supposedly normal. I've done a lot of research on it, and I've asked a lot of people, my friends, my family, work colleagues, about who have had more than one child, and they all say it's completely normal to feel these feelings, like that everyone has that. So there's nothing to worry about. Of course, if after the birth they don't dissipate, then perhaps you should go and talk to a healthcare provider, because it might be postpartum depression. But you know, hopefully that isn't the case, and I just thought I'd share it with you because I know there's probably a lot of second time, maybe third time mums who have gone through this twice before, and you know, you're thinking this, you know, you're having these feelings, you don't want to be feeling that way, so I thought I'd just go through that with you today. I will be posting a video about my daughter's upcoming bedroom tour. However, some of the things still haven't arrived, but please, you can follow me on Twitter and Facebook, and I do have a blog. It's all in the name of Day and Nights. The blog is dayofnights.weebly.com. I hope that you will follow that, or follow me, and there'll be more upcoming videos to come. Thanks very much. Bye guys. Say bye.
Bye.
Yay. Go kiss. Yay. Bye.